righty. Happy Thursday, people. Happy Thursday. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right, people. I was trying to post grades, and some of y'all, I don't know. And then some of y'all use the excuse that the assignments were closed. So everything is open until tomorrow at 2 o'clock. If you have something that needs to be fixed, turned in, you need to do it right now. Right now. Also, if you make an adjustment to an assignment that's already graded and it's already closed, it's not going to tell me that you sent a message. So you need to send me an email that you upgraded your assignment or you made changes to it, because otherwise I will not know. It does not, when you resubmit something, it lets me know that. But if you just add a feedback to my feedback, it does not let me know that. All right, so I have everything is open. Last 5 assignments from elevator pitch up until let me go back and look at this again. All right, I tell you, everything is open till tomorrow. Everything from elevator pitch on is open till tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And at 2 o'clock, and actually this is the only class I haven't posted because y'all have so many things outstanding. I'm trying not to spend the rest of my afternoon calling mommy and daddy, telling them why you haven't turned in your work, which is, and I have a long list. So let's make it happen, young people. All right, so things that are open: elevator pitch, writing a resume, cover letter edit, Unit 8 critical questions. All of those are open. If you owe any of those things, and quite a few of you owe at least one of them, some of you owe all of them, please take this time to work on that. What was I going to say? What can I tell that to? So, I will probably make this speech again. We still got quite a few people. The guilty parties are probably not present. Okay. Riley here. You should be working on your interview points. The interview points are going to show up as first grade on next 9 weeks. But we're not going to spend class time doing that. On Monday, we're going to go right into the next topic. So make sure you get this one done so that you're not behind starting off the next 9 weeks. All right, so you won't see it in this on the grade book for this one. Right? So again, you need to be working on anything that currently has a 0 in its place for the interview. Okay, let's see, I have to pull that up. Like I said, it's not, I will give you the link for that as well as I believe it's in the module already. Not too many. And then, like I said, too many of you already have a 0. And we're not doing an interview. A tally of how many people are done. Too many of you are not. All right, I'm gonna put this, somebody asked for the link for the assignment. All right, that's the link. And like I said, I believe it's in I know your modules are so weird right now, the way they are set up, but it should be in module 8 under interviews. So I will check that right now. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to show you where it is in the module. All right, in the module, in the module, in the module. So you should have one that says Unit 8, preparing for a job. Lesson number 4 was the interview, and the assignment is the 5-part interview. Part 1 is underneath the interview in here. Okay? So you should have already read this section. And then right after that, we're doing part 1. Now we're going to follow some of the things that he did in the video yesterday. So right now we're getting, I have a list of questions, so hopefully you were paying attention. For example, I want to know if somebody can tell me what STAR stands for as far as the interview process is concerned. I got 3 questions based on that video, so that's what we're going to deal with on Monday. You're going to do the interview in partner, so you're going to interview somebody. But we have to get to that part yet, because right now you're working on your answers. Next thing we have to do is create interview questions. And for that, we have to research a company first. So we got a lot to do before we start working in partners. So right now you are submitting, click on view as a student. Right now you're submitting right here. You are submitting the answers to these 12 questions. So this is about you. Okay, doesn't have to do with the company or anything like this. Is about you. Okay, so when somebody interviews you, you need to be able to answer this. So we're going to get that part straight first. Next, we're going to have to research an actual company so that we're going to gear questions that are specific to that company. So the interviewer is going to create questions, and hopefully you'll be prepared to answer them. But we are at least 3 steps away from working with a partner. And I don't know if y'all don't start turning in your work, we may not do partners. Because it's not fair that some of you are working and some of you are not. And it's about half, this class goes 50-50. Some of you turn stuff in, boom, right away. And then some of you never turn it in. So it's hard to partner with people. It's not fair to partner you with somebody who's not going to do any work. All right, so this one is available to next week, and I'm trying not to put it won't close until the 27th, but it's due Monday. Okay, it's due Monday. It's just going to be open. With you all, I got to leave things open, but I'm still putting due dates on it. So due date makes it late. It'll be open so that you can turn in the assignment late, but due dates will make it late. Okay, because we can't be doing this forever. All right, so it is in. So I put the link in the chat for the assignment. Make sure you do that. My other question that I just asked is, what is STAR? The video we watched the other day talked about STAR being an acronym for something as part of the interview process. The art of interviewing. Why can't I make this? I can't make this bigger. But anyway, it's in the playlist.
Let's start with a simple question. How many times have you...
All right, well, it's in there. I don't know, Everything about this class is different to my other classes.
Hey Lancers, Pablo here. Question for you. Does interviewing intimidate you or make you nervous? Same.
All right, so
Interviewing has
if
always
you
been
missed the
challenging for me
interview,
for a
if you
number
missed
of
the
reasons.
video,
I always
it's
think,
there
how do I come into a new space?
in the playlist. Okay, you can watch it again because I'm gonna ask several questions from this same video. That's the next assignment. All right, you see it's due Monday, due Monday. First part is due Monday. That means while it's open, it's gonna be late after Monday. And if you're submitting something right now, put it in the chat. Ms. Harris, I just submitted, and whatever it was you submitted. And I'll go look for it. I'm even gonna take the late off of it if it's submitted today. I think that I had done this before. All right, Justin, is Justin here? Oh, Justin is not. It's hard to help folks if they're not here. Justin, there you are. All right, on cover letter edit, you put the wrong thing, assignment in that folder. I think I said that before. In the folder for cover letter edit, you put a letter, and that's not what's supposed to go in there. So could you resubmit it, please? Look at that assignment and resubmit. Stop doing that. Xavier, I hope you did your interview questions. You did them? All right, good afternoon, Lila. There, okay, let me say this, wait till the next person comes in because they late too. All right. Lila and Madison, good afternoon. I opened up several of the assignments that the last 7 assignments are open, so there's a lot of zeros out there. Please make them go away by the end of class, or as many as you can by the end of class. Grades, whatever grade you see at the end of the day, that's what gets posted on the report card. Grades are being posted today. Mm. In fact, Lila and let me see if that's even open. Gotta open that too. Yeah, it's open till, all right, that's open. Where are you? Thank you. This thing is. All right, Justin. I think you just submitted the same thing again. All right. This is directed at Justin because he keeps sending me the wrong thing, but anybody else who owes the cover letter edit needs to be listening. All right, Justin, what you were supposed to do was read this document and pick out 10 things. Okay, read the passage and highlight all of the key words that you would need to include. You're not writing a letter. You're not writing a letter, all the key words. So you're making a list of words that you would include in a cover letter that would best sell yourself. You're not sending me a letter. You're looking at this document, picking out all the things in this document that they are looking for, all the positive, wonderful traits that they are looking for if you're applying for this job. So this is not directed at anybody. Okay. And that goes for a couple of others who have not done this assignment. That's what you need to do with it. This is an easy assignment. So you read this over, you highlight words that they want you. You got to be able to prepare food and beverages. You got to be able to meet operations policies. You got to work as a part of a team. You have interpersonality skills, learn quickly, build relationships. Those are the kind of things that they're looking for. So that's what you were supposed to pull out of this. 10 things. Anybody else need me to explain what it is you're supposed to be doing on the assignment? I got Unfortunately, the people who also need to do this are not here. Madison, you need to do that. You should be working on that. Melody, Raylan, you need to work on that. Carter, you need to work on it. Jocelyn, if I just called your name, cover letter edit is something you could be working on right now. Critical thinking. Got a lot of people on that too. Xavier, Raylan, Melody, Carter. Y'all could be working on that one too. That's 3 questions. These are easy things that you can knock out before you leave class today. Because when we start next semester, I'm not going to have access to any of this. Okay, so what's a 0 now will stay a 0 because I won't have access to it. This grade book closes and we start a whole new grade book.